Hi there YouTube people. I thought I would do a little trivia type video about the different, I suppose, little trivia things about my balloon implant surgery and things like that. When I do release these videos, you guys are more than welcome to ask questions, and I'll do a video to try and answer some questions. But for now, I thought a little, Q&A without you guys asking the questions might be fun to do. I've been just writing down little things I've thought of over the past month or so. So I thought I'd just, let you guys know. First thing, I burp a lot. You might notice during my videos I'm trying not to burp on cam. I think that's mainly because my stomach doesn't have the space anymore to store burps. I don't know if you know much about the stomach structure, but there's a little part up the top near where your esophagus goes up that actually stores burps. And when that becomes too full of gas, you burp. It goes down and up through your esophagus and you burp. I think because my stomach's being squished by the implant, it's squishing out the burps as I have them, so there's nowhere to store them. So I do burp quite a lot. I've gotten to the point these days where I tell people I'm going to apologise for burping now once. If I burp again, I'm not going to apologise because it happens that often. So I'm not being rude, I'm just, over apologising every, 10-20 minutes or so if I'm burping, especially if I drink soft drink because it's very gassy, obviously. But, I burp all the time. I don't really have capacity to store burps anymore, which isn't a bad thing or anything, it's just inconvenient trying to apologise all the time. I do find it uncomfortable to sleep on my stomach after my surgery. For about 6 to 12 weeks after my surgery, it was quite difficult to sleep on my stomach, and that's hard because I'm a stomach sleeper. For the first week, I slept on the couch, so I couldn't roll over, because I knew that if I slept in my bed, I would roll over onto my stomach and I'd be in immense pain. So I slept on the couch and knocked myself out for the first week or so on just endone tablets and, every 4 hours to stop the pain. After that, I still slept on the couch for another 2 weeks after that, just so I couldn't roll over. And then I graduated back to my bed and found I could sleep kind of half on my stomach, half on my side if I propped a pillow in between my legs and kind of cuddled the pillow, if that makes any kind of sense. So I compromised that way. But then I think it was about 8 weeks after my surgery, I was back to sleeping on my stomach completely. Even now, though, occasionally I'll stick a pillow under one of my legs because I kind of sleep like a frog, one leg straight and one leg up, bent up, and I'll stick a pillow under that leg so I'm kind of a bit off the implant, especially if I've eaten quite a bit before bed or before I have a nap or something, if my stomach's full. It just takes the pressure off, lying flat takes the pressure off a bit so it doesn't hurt as much. My port, where my port is, because I've told you guys before, it kind of free floats over on my right hand side. I do get a little bit of pain from that if it's in the wrong position or I've moved a certain way and it kind of catches on something. I'm not sure what exactly is happening internally, but to me it feels like it's catching on something, or it's moved into a slightly wrong position. It does get a little bit painful, but mostly if I just stretch a little bit and move, poke it a little bit, it'll move out of the way and it's fine. I haven't had any long lasting pain from it. It's been 5-minute type thing and I can fix it and I'm okay. Something for the lap band people, if you've had lap band surgery and you're watching this, I can eat whatever I want. I've said this before, but I can eat bread. Lap band people would be like, oh my god, you can eat bread? I've heard a few people say that before because they can't eat bread anymore. It just gets stuck in their band, I guess, in the hole. I'm not sure what else they can't eat, but lots of lap banding people have been really surprised that I can eat bread and quite jealous. But yeah, I don't have problems with any foods at all. I haven't found any foods aggravate my stomach. Nothing like that. When I first had my surgery, rice. I couldn't eat rice for a while. If I ate rice, I got quite a lot of pain. I'm not sure why that is, but I'm fine with rice now. Fine with pastas, breads, anything. I can eat any kind of bread, sourdough bread, white bread, brown bread, any bread. Doesn't get stuck, doesn't hurt, nothing like that. Because my stomach doesn't have any of its characteristics changed, it just gets squished, which means it can't expand as much when I do eat food, so I eat less. I said in my last video I've noticed my skin's getting looser. I'm not going to show you guys because it's not really that flattering, but I've noticed a lot, especially on my arms. I'm getting chicken wings, whereas before it was the skin was quite tight. Around my hips I've noticed a lot. It's getting very loose. Yeah, just little things like that I've noticed too. I stress out a lot about having saggy skin, which you've probably seen me mention in my videos before, I will probably need a full body tuck when I'm done with this. I'm hoping my skin will kind of stretch back a little bit with me, so I won't have to have so much removed, and I lather myself in body creams and whatnot every day to try and help that. Oh, here you go, here's a little bit of trivia about my dress sizes. I've gone down 2 sizes in t-shirts. I was a size 26, which is the largest you can buy without going to a specialist store for, you know, bigger people. In department stores, size 26 is the biggest. So I've gone down from 26 to a 22. And I'm only really in 22s just for the comfort of them being a bit bigger without them hugging like my fat rolls, because I don't want people seeing that. I could fit into a size 20 if I wanted it to be skin tight, and I didn't mind. But I do mind, so I try and get a size a little bit bigger so it's a bit more comfortable. I've also gone down 2 bra sizes around the back and 1 cup size. So when I started this, I was a 24 double D. I'm now fitting into 18 to 20 D bras. So losing my boobs, not happy about that, but oh well. I have dimples again. Don't know if you can see in my first videos. I didn't really have dimples. I have fat cheeks, but I have quite endearing little dimples. Have done since I was a little child, and my mother said that was the first thing she noticed when she saw me over Christmas, was that my dimples were back when I smiled, and she was very happy because she said I looked like the child that she had when I was younger again. And a correction for the first video I did after that long period of time. I think I said it was 9 months. I think I said it was 10 months, but it was 9 months. Yeah, because I'd done my last one in August. Yeah, and I did the next one in May, so that's 9 months, not 10. So if anyone picked up on that, there's a correction for you. I don't suffer from reflux. As I said before, I can eat any food that I want, pastry, bread, pasta. Don't have any problem with any of those foods unless I overeat. I have had a little bit of reflux from overeating. If I eat too quickly and don't give my stomach time to tell my brain that it's full, by the time my brain gets that message, I've already overeaten, and I do get quite a lot of reflux. It's more kind of acidic burps. It's not, lap-bending people have what's called productive burping, where they burp just food that's being digested without any stomach acids or anything like that. Whenever I burp like that, it's always got stomach acids in it, because I don't have that pouch at the top. So I do have those little refluxy burps, but I've never actually thrown up from overeating. It's been close sometimes. So I've really had to learn to slow down my pace of eating. So if I eat too quickly, burp, like I told you I burp all the time. If I eat too quickly, my brain doesn't get the message in time and I've overeaten. So I have to try and eat slower, and not when I'm really hungry. So if I'm really hungry, I wolf the stuff down and it's not good. So yeah, eat slowly. My stomach doesn't rumble anymore. I don't know if I've mentioned that in any of my other videos. It just hurts. So, you know, when you're hungry and your stomach starts rumbling and it lets you know that you're hungry, mine doesn't. It just hurts. It feels like it spasms almost. So if I get really hungry, I start getting in pain. And I actually had to really watch myself for that in the first 2 months after surgery, because I didn't realise until a friend of mine had been talking to me too, and she said, "Do your stomach rumble?" And I'm like, "No." She's like, "Mine either." So we kind of collaborated and realised the pain was actually the hunger pain, so our stomachs don't grumble anymore. But yeah, the first few weeks after my surgery, I had to really realise that the pain wasn't pain, it was hunger pain. Because then I wouldn't eat. If I was in pain, I wouldn't eat. But I was hungry, so I should have eaten. It just was a big cycle. So these days, I make sure I don't get too hungry. If I start feeling a little peckish, I'll go and have a little snack, or I'll have, you know, a little bag of nuts, like I've been talking about my little bag of nuts that I do all the time. I should have brought a bag of nuts to show you guys. Just could pause the video and go run and get one if you like. Maybe I'll do that in my next video. But yeah, because I went grocery shopping last night and did my little bags of nuts. That was fun. I can't think of anything else. So obviously when these videos are released, you guys feel free to ask questions. I have released these videos on Facebook, so all my friends on Facebook will see this before YouTube people will. Sorry about that, but I just thought, you know, at least the people on YouTube, on Facebook, I choose to be friends with. And if any of them are going to be idiots, I can delete them. But wasn't quite ready for YouTube to see it yet. If anyone on Facebook has questions, just post it to my wall, and I'll make a video especially for Facebook to update things. And then maybe if the YouTube people who see this later on would like to see that video, just request it and I'll put that up too. That is all for now. Might mention that I've changed the location for filming to my bedroom for today. Every time I do it in the lounge room, I have my neighbours walking past looking at me like I'm talking to myself, which I kind of am. I'm talking to a camera, but they don't know that people are going to see it, so they think I'm strange. So I came into my room tonight. Can't think of anything else. I always talk too fast and talk too long. So I will get out of your hair and go. Thanks for watching. Bye.